All right, YouTube, Jacob and Jacob with Good to Go Gear. Here to do and kind of jump on the bandwagon for the sleeper cell slash active shooter kit, right? And I got kind of a weird take on that. So this is my everyday carry backpack, and it doesn't change day to day. The only thing that does change is I take one kit out on the weekends usually, and I take the battery charger out of that kit with the cables for my phone and my watch and put that in there by itself. It's not the whole big bag with all the charging cords like for plugging into walls. Since the conflict in Iraq, the conflict in Iran, the one thing I may start adding is this. This is my IFAK. It's got some more stuff in there. I could do a whole video on just this because I have kids. It's got I think two. It's got a cat tourniquet, I think a rat's tourniquet, and then a SWAT tourniquet. Then it's got Band-Aids and Neosporin because that's what I use most with the kids is Band-Aids and Neosporin. So I might start throwing this in there just to have a more, because this has got a lot. This has got gauze, hemostatic stuff, Israeli bandages. This has got it's a full IFAK. But I did a review on this bag, but my everyday carry bag is the Gamut 32L bag. In this pocket, I keep some toilet paper and baby wipes. Let's see. I keep a collapsible cup. This is what is this? Sea to Summit collapsible cup. And that way, if I have a water or something, I'm kind of a germaphobe. I want to drink after other people. I can share my drink with somebody else or whatever. Then in here, because I do carry this every day, I take it back and forth to work. This is a hygiene kit. I don't know, fingernail clippers. You get this for me for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my son got me this for Christmas. I usually carry a pair of fingernail clippers in my pocket, but I keep that in this pocket here in the bag. I also keep this is like a lens cleaning kit, and that's really all I keep in here. Just some toilet paper, baby wipes for using public restrooms. There should be a box of seat covers somewhere in here, but they're not in there because I keep some toilet seat covers in my bag as well. What I like about this bag is how you have this admin pocket, and then again, if you need it down here, you still have a beaver tail that you can pull out. So when we do go out with the kids and it's hot or cold and they never want to wear their jackets, you can clip it in and put that on. This pocket on the side, this is my silverware kit. Just keep a titanium fork, spoon, knife, and some chopsticks in here. I also added a plastic fork because I haven't really had a reason to use this. I just got this recently. This fork just looks kind of small. So I added this plastic fork just in case I actually do need it. But I keep that in its carrying pouch in this side pocket. And yeah, so you've got a pocket here, and I just slide this in, and that's it. You got your water bottle pocket. On this side pocket, let's see, I don't know what I got in here. What is this? So in this pocket, I've got deodorant. There's the toilet seat covers. Deodorant, toilet seat covers, and some more toilet paper. And then one of my favorite features of this bag is this top pocket. This is just kind of my dump pocket. Keep a fidget spinner, my headphones, a comb. You might ask why does a bald guy have a comb, but it's for my beard. Extra thing of chapstick, lens cleaning wipe, and then a security key to get in and out of my office. And then one of my favorite features of this bag, because it freed up some what I would consider dead space, is this next pocket. This pocket here, I got that at church today. We carried this church. My little nephew gave me that. I got my reading glasses, my sunglasses, and this is just a pocket that goes, you know, about to here. You can fit my entire hand in it, and I didn't really know what to do with it. It does have a loop for attaching that keychain, you know, thing, but for me, I find it's perfect to hold my glasses. I usually put them in the body of the bag, like in my Gamut 2.0. I put them in there, but this keeps them separate and organized. And then you've got the meat and potatoes of the bag. All right. So up here, my marker fell out. I think I took my blue pen out. I keep some 2 highlighters, a Sharpie. I usually have a Pilot G2 blue pen, but I took it out to write just today. I didn't put it back. I thought I put it back, but I didn't. And then you have this pocket, which you can get into from the top. No, I'm sorry, just from the top. And then you have a pocket back here. I don't have anything in this pocket. I do have another Vertx, one of their pockets. And in here I just have a multi-tool. It's the Leatherman Wave with a bit extender, and behind it I got the bit kit, and this is not a Leatherman pouch. This is a Maxpedition pouch, but I just keep it in here. I don't like it rolling around loose in the bag, and that comes off or on. I like having it better than this one, where it's kind of more accessible. In this pocket I keep some Band-Aids and Neosporin, a compass, a card about using compasses, and I got Gatorade drink mixes, like Gatorade Zero, Propel, just some drink mixes, and then some Walmart brand peach, what is this? Peach, tropical mango and punch. I keep those in there for drinking while I'm at work, or if I had to, for some reason, walk home. So yeah, Neosporin and Band-Aids comes in handy, whether I'm at work for just me, or when we do carry this bag when we go out everywhere. So yeah, this is, oops, there goes the cup. This is the pouch that I take out when we go out on the weekends. In it, this is what I take out. This is an Anchor battery bank, and in it I've got the battery bank, an O-light charger for the flashlight I carry all the time, a charger for my iPhone, or my iPhone, and then my Apple Watch. I actually had to lend this to a guy at work the other day. He needed to charge his Apple Watch. This is just cheap, made in China, garbage. I got it at Walmart for $10 to charge my Apple Watch. The Ultra 2 or whatever I have now does a lot better on battery, but my original Apple Series 5, you maybe got, I work long days and I maybe got 16 to 18 hours out of it, and it would die sometimes while I was at work. But on the weekends, instead of making my wife carry this, because in here I have another charging cable for a phone. This is a Type-C, USB Type-C, then a USB, or no, this is micro USB, USB Type-C in case I need to charge somebody else's phone. And then back here I have another O-light charger and some more random charging cables for laptops and tablets. And then what takes up the most space are the wall chargers. So I keep these all in here. But like I say, on the weekends when the wife and I and the kids go out, I just pull this kit out and take this out. But what I'm saying I might do is for the weekends, with the threat of everything everybody's concerned about right now, is take this out, you know, put this all back in it, take this, and then just throw this first aid kit in it. Right here, well, in this little kind of side pocket, water bottle pocket, I keep a wool, I think this is a Smart Wool beanie. I keep I don't remember the brand, or excuse me, the model of this. This is a Les George, the hell is that thing? Yeah, it's just a Les George knife. It's Magna Cut. And inside here, I keep a face mask for like during COVID. But in case I need to conceal my identity or there's something I don't want to breathe, I can grab this in here, and I have a good fixed blade knife. This is just a Magpul, I think it's a DACA pouch. And I have that, so where I live now, we get lots of heavy rain. And if I'm out as a family, I don't want, these bags are not waterproof for heavy rain. For light rain, it's fine. For heavy rain, like you saw in the Pelican case that I put water on, water will go right through it. And I don't want my firearm to get wet. So when I have the firearm in the bag, I can put it in this DACA pouch. I can get soaked. And what I usually do, if it gets that wet, is I throw this and the battery, like electronic, in the bag, and then just shove it in here. That's one thing I really like about this Vertx bag, the Gamut, is, I mean, it fillets completely open. I mean, you can see, I mean, I would almost say as a parent, we used to use a bag for the diaper bag, and we had it where it was like this. I think it was when I was newer to this, you know, damn, you're almost 12, so it was about 12 years ago. And it's just a shitty condor bag, but it filleted open like this, and we would use this part as, instead of laying him on anything nasty, him, or later when we had my daughter, we would use this as the where we'd lay him to change. And I love this because this fillets open. You see your tablet pocket. I keep a Write in the Rain book in here where I write down some thoughts and ideas, kind of a journal, but that's not a journal. And this side pouch pocket over here, I don't keep anything. I do keep, these are the Eberly stock pouches. And this one is kind of my hygiene kit. I keep some Q-tips, some toothpicks, and some lens cleaning wipes. And I shove those in this pocket. And while I'm sitting at work, you know, it's under my desk, I can just unzip, you know, from here down, reach in, unzip it, grab them. And I like having a nice spot to put it up. This pocket, you know, flipping this whole flap over with my glasses is just kind of too far down in the bag for me. I was using these in my Eberly stock. Dang, what's the name of that bag? It's the Eberly stock. I don't remember. It's their bag that's kind of similar to this. It's black. I liked it. It lacked some of the external organization. This is also an Eberly stock pouch. Take it off. I have nothing in the laptop pocket. I don't really ever use it. I do like how this is Velcro. These side pockets are Velcro. One thing I wish Vertx would do is extend the Velcro up here. So like if you're not using the pocket, this pouch, I would love it so much better if it was about here in the bag. If I could get some Velcro right there, that'd be money. And this thing, I keep a Snake Staff Systems tourniquet in their holder. This is the wide, and it fits perfect in here. I keep my Paramilitary 3. I always carry a bunch of knives on my person. I have that fixed blade knife you've seen. I have a folding knife. I have the Leatherman, and then the like the Leatherman Skeletal. And then I have the little knife in my wallet. This is a Surefire EDC L1T. I keep it unscrewed because this doesn't have a, but I keep it unscrewed where it won't cut on. But yeah. So, but yeah, this is a good flashlight. Again, it's a Surefire, so you know it's gonna hold up. And in all honesty, I don't remember what the heck is in this zipper compartment. I haven't been back in this in a minute. Okay. So this is a waterproof pouch. I don't know why it's in there, but this is inside of it. I don't know why what's inside of it is in there. This is the Smith's, or Work Sharp little knife kit. You know, I've got the, what is it, like a T6, T8, and a T10. Little diamond sharpener and a ceramic. There's something to work on my knife because sometimes the pocket clips, I've bent them, you know, sitting on a chair, hooked it on something, and it'll bend. And I'm able to take this apart, bend it back, and then put it back on the knife. I have this. This is, I think, an SOL. I've had this for years. It's got the wet fire, a jet scream whistle, some water purification tablets, a signal mirror. This is like a little Sparky. I think I added this, a little sparker to it, and then like a bag for holding the water. You need to be careful. All right, so, this just goes to the compass, kind of, again, direction on how to use it. This, I won't show you the other side, but this is a lockout tag out kit for my work. I have to use that. It's got my picture and name on it, so if I do lock and tag out equipment, it tells me, or tells somebody where I'm at, what I'm doing. So I keep that stuff in here, easy to grab up the top. I keep a deck of Maxpedition playing cards. These are not, yeah, Maxpedition, they're hard use gear. They're all weather playing cards. Durable, PVC construction, designed for all weather conditions, extreme environment capable. So I mean, if I do have to walk home or get in shitty conditions, whatever, I have the kids, we're stuck, vehicle breakdown, we have something to help keep us entertained, keep myself entertained. So yeah. Let's see. The firearm I mentioned, when I go out, I have pocket carry. One of my firearms. And then I keep this one in here. I can't keep this in here when I'm at work because work doesn't allow me to have a firearm. But on the back here, let's see, what's the best way to do this? On the back, I keep a SIG P365 X macro. This is the TAC Ops. I have the Surefire SCS carry. I have two 17-round mag backups. Actually, one 21-round mag and my second 17-round mag, as well as a 17-round mag in the gun. I keep some silica packs back here because, like I said, we do get moisture, and I've heard these SIGs are bad about rusting. I keep it in. Truthfully, this thing I'm not a huge fan of. I got it when I bought the bag. It's a Vertx something, but it won't hold this damn clip. So when you go to get the gun out, if you were to need it, you'd have to push on this because it just pulls off. This Vertx, I'm gonna have to replace it because this Vertx holster holder it's garbage. Love the bag. They make a great bag. This is just pure garbage. I've tightened it, so much that I can just barely get the holster in it. But it's garbage. But yeah, and that's it. And the reason I say, this is my Iranian sleeper cell, EDC shooter bag, active shooter bag, is because this is what I carry. If you're having to change what you carry because now there's a threat of an active shooter, do you really EDC anything? Are you really doing what you're supposed to do? Or I see a lot of people carry a bunch of garbage they don't need in a bag. And what I like about this bag is Vertx finally made like a 32 liter bag. Yes, 32 liter. Back here, I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to get it out because it's a bitch to get in. I did add a Premier Armor bulletproof panel. I've added that to this bag. And when my wife and I go out, we kind of rotate carrying it. We even have you carry it sometimes because it does get kind of heavy when we're out shopping and walking around Cabela's or Bass Pro or other sporting goods stores, or just out walking down. Sometimes we'll go to New Orleans and we'll walk around downtown. I love knowing we have a bulletproof shield, at least for pistol rounds, to stop. I prefer my wife and children to have it. That's why I pocket carry a firearm. I pocket carry a SIG P365X. That way these mags will work in it. That way, if my wife has the bag and they have to run off and hopefully they can hide behind the bag, get the children to safety, she will also have a firearm on her, and I will have, a very capable firearm on me. But yeah, that's what I carry. And it doesn't change just because, now all of a sudden we're at war with Iran and, everybody's worried about sleeper cells and, what if an active shooter happens, like unfortunately what happened in Austin. We used to live in Austin. My daughter was actually born in Austin. If you're having to change what you carry because now you're more concerned about a threat, I don't know that you're doing this right. Toilet paper, baby wipes, we use that. My daughter, God love her, but every time we go out, she drinks. You get her a soda, even a bottle of water, anything, and if she drinks 3 sips, she's got to pee. And pretty sure that's why this is here. My wife added some stuff for my daughter because when we go out, she's always using it, and that's why it's not where I usually keep it. But the seat covers, women have to sit every time. Extra toilet paper for them, baby wipes. Sometimes trimming my hangnails or nails. My son got me that kit because, like I said, I always carry in my pocket a pair of fingernail clippers, and that's handy to have. my sunglasses, my reading glasses. This cup, we're sharing as a family a bottle of water. The kids are kids when they're younger, they backwash. So I don't like to drink after them sometimes either, especially if we've just eaten. So we'll share, here, pour some water, something like that. But yeah, this to charge, to charge my headset. I always make sure I carry a headset and charge my phone, because that way if there is an active shooter, I have a way to communicate quietly where I can have the headset in my ear, and police, and I can communicate if we needed to, and whoever may be out there won't be able to hear us, or at least hear their part of the conversation. So yeah, keep what you have on you. I mean, I don't feel like I need to upgrade to keeping a PCC, pistol caliber carbine in here, carrying a rifle, or I think that might be a bit extreme, because again, we're just trying to live our life. And if you let the terrorists terrorize you into staying in the house or not going out or changing your routine, then they've won. What they wanted, they accomplished. So like I said, what I may do is add more medical, versus just the Band-Aid. So I may add more medical to this. This used to just stay in the truck. I may add it to where I put it in the bag and keep it with me. But I mean, we already have a tourniquet. And what I love about the Snake Staff tourniquet is it's small enough to work on my son or my daughter. So I like that. But yeah, that's my Iran sleeper cell, active shooter, everyday carry. The only thing that changes, unfortunately, like I said, is my office where I work. They will not let me bring a firearm to work. So on the weekends, truthfully, I leave the holster. I just take the firearm out, during the week, I take the firearm out, and on the weekends, I put the firearm back in the bag. Because, I got to follow the rules where I work to provide for my family. We have some security at my office. We do have a receptionist behind some glass and a door that can, she's supposed to buzz you in, but truthfully, it's very lax. They never use that. So hopefully, no active shooter comes to my office. No disgruntled employee comes to the office, because I'll have the bulletproof vest or, bulletproof bag I could pick up, but not a lot that I could do other than that. So, yeah, that's it. So let me know what you think, what you might add or not add. Jacob, you carry this sometimes for your mom and I. What do you think when you carry it? I know we can't always adjust the straps because how we keep them Velcro down, so you just kind of pull it tight. But what do you think of the bag? Too heavy, too much, not enough?
For me, since they're not quite as strong as you, it's a little bit heavier.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm bigger, it probably won't be as bad.
As bad. I need to get some kind of maybe a letter scale and weigh it and see what it weighs. I don't keep a ton in here. That's what I like about this. I'm able to keep, I don't keep this, but this is about the same size. This is definitely heavier than this. But on the weekends, I might start, I say weekends or after work. If I do go out, we don't do much after work as a family, because I don't get home till kind of late. We call it a night. Usually I just come home. There are a few times we go to church, some nights of the week. We'll take it. If we do go out to dinner, we take it and hang it up. One thing that Marine X has got me thinking about is he keeps those hero clips on his bag to hang the bag from like a table, because I don't want to hang the, restaurant floors oftentimes are not the cleanest. People spill stuff and it's sticky, and they're clean, but sometimes, I don't want to put my stuff on the floor.
People drop stuff, there's glass.
Yeah, we just had a restaurant, what was that, last Friday or something, with my mom, and check it out. Let me know what you think. If you've made it this far, I've also launched another YouTube channel called Live for Them, talking about a 39-year-old man trying to get into shape and be more disciplined as a father and a husband and as a man in general. Because losing weight isn't just about eating less or exercising. It's about discipline, daily discipline, doing the hard things. So check out that Live for Them channel. It's my second channel. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks.